When my best friend changed her wedding colors to yellow, I postponed my flight to Denver without a second thought. Sarah Mitchell had planned her wedding since we were 14. I'm talking binder, magazine cutouts, Pinterest boards. Her colors were always sage green and ivory. Always. We've been best friends for 19 years. I was her maid of honor. Then 3 weeks before the wedding, I got a text. Change of plans, new colors, yellow and gray. Can you update your dress? I stared at my phone. Sarah hated yellow. When we were 16, a guy showed up to prom with a yellow corsage. She cried in the bathroom for 20 minutes. I called her. Hey, did you get my text? Her voice was too bright. Sarah's natural voice was low and calm. This was performative. Yellow? Really? I know, right? Just felt like a change. Derek thinks it'll photograph better. Derek, her fiance of 8 months. I'd met him twice. Both times he'd answered questions I'd asked her. Sarah, you've hated yellow since... People change. Anyway, can't talk. Wedding stuff. Love you. She hung up. I opened Instagram. The venue had changed. The outdoor garden to the indoor ballroom. Sarah had specifically chosen that venue for the garden. Told the coordinator she'd rather cancel than move inside. I called again. Voicemail. I texted, can we FaceTime? 20 minutes later, super busy. Call you next week? Next week. The wedding was in 19 days. I opened our shared Google Doc. Guest list, timeline, vows. Last edit, 4 days ago, by Derek. He deleted her vow draft and replaced it with standard traditional vows, simpler is better. Sarah had been writing custom vows since the engagement. She'd read me 6 drafts over FaceTime. My chest tightened. I called her mom. The yellow surprised me too, but Sarah seems happy. Have you talked to her alone recently? Pause. Derek's usually there, planning together. When was the last time in person? 3 weeks? Why? 3 weeks. Right when the changes started. I texted Sarah. Remember in college when you said if you ever acted weird about your wedding to check the color scheme? We'd made that pact junior year. Half joking, mostly serious. Response. Ha ha, I was so dramatic back then. Don't worry about me. Sarah never said ha ha in texts. She used emojis or nothing. I canceled my Denver trip and booked a flight to her city. I landed at 11 p.m., drove to her apartment. Her car was there, lights on. I knocked. Derek answered. You're early. Wanted to surprise Sarah. She's asleep. It's 11:30. Sarah's a night owl. His jaw tensed. Wedding stress. I'll just say hi. She needs rest. I heard a thump from inside. Sarah? I called past him. Another thump. Deliberate. I'm coming in. I pushed past him. Sarah's bedroom door was closed, locked from the outside. A sliding bolt. What is this? I slid the bolt and opened the door. Sarah was sitting on the floor, phone in her lap, eyes red. I knew you'd come. Derek stepped forward. I blocked him. Sarah, we're leaving. She stood, grabbed a packed bag from her closet. Derek's voice changed. If you walk out, the wedding's off. Everything's paid for. Your parents will be humiliated. Sarah looked at him. Good. We walked past him. In my car, she started crying. He took my phone 2 weeks ago, said I was spending too much time planning, gave me a new one with parental controls. Couldn't call anyone he didn't approve. The yellow was a signal. I knew you'd know. The next day, her family helped her move out. Police documented everything. 6 months later, Sarah got a job in Seattle, works at a nonprofit for domestic violence survivors. She wears a lot of green now. Last week, she texted me a photo. Her new apartment. Sage green accent wall. Caption, thanks for reading the signs.